Go for it, Philip.
Versioning errors. Okay. So I can do a little bit of show and tell on some of these, but versioning errors is a good one. So there's one thing that I wanted to point out and sort of talk through here, and when it comes to versioning errors, and this is a setting that we always have to. It's a very difficult thing to decide on when you first started implementing PDM. Basically, there's a setting in PDM that says when you have versions, so if you're checking in a file and you're saving it into the vault, the whole point of one of the main benefits of PDM is that multiple users can't edit a file at the same time. So what you do is you check out the file, and that means that you have ownership of the file. You're the one making changes to the file. So other users can open the file on their side and they can look at it, but it'll be read only. So you don't really get where you're stepping on each other's toes that way. But there's a setting in PDM that basically says when I open the file, do I want to automatically see the latest version of the file? And so that might seem a little strange at first, like, yes, of course, I want to see the latest changes. But when you start dealing with revisions and let's say you have a revision B assembly and the assembly's at revision B, well, you don't necessarily want to open that file, that revision B assembly, and see all the latest versions of all the parts underneath those files. So that revision B assembly needs to look like it looked like when the person saved revision B or released revision B of an assembly. So that's a little bit hard to describe. But there's a setting, and let me see if I can find it real quick. So the idea here is when I when I actually go to my permissions here and I look at settings, you'll see something called reference dialog. And this is a version question here that we get all the time.